they defend. And this crowd can only get in it if the Bearcats respond with their own energy.
Cincinnati, tip right to Micah Adams-Woods. Inside there, couldn't get it to go, and here come the Cougars. And the starting five for Houston today. How about how big Marcus Sasser has been and the return for Houston this season.
Keep an eye on number 0 right there, cutting off the ball. He is their go-to guy and their shot maker.
Wild runner by Juwan Roberts. Here we get an early foul, and it's going to be on Houston. And it's on.
Houston will double team him. He'll have to be more than just a scorer. He'll have to pass as well out of that double team.
This is Micah Adams-Woods as the Julius comes off the screen. Landers Nolly, three-pointer on the way, and it's good.
Landers Nolly, the transfer from Memphis, playing the best all-around basketball of his career.
Here's Sasser. Walker. It's by Locken, too strong off the glass. At Fifth Third Arena. The Bearcats and the Cougars here as Micah Adams-Woods takes it in for Cincinnati, and they lead it early, 5-0 over Houston. 2.5 minutes gone by first half.
Cincinnati's defense has been stellar so far early in this game.
Marcus Sasser gets it inside, and it's Juwan Roberts that can't convert, but an offensive rebound. It's out to Walker for the top, and he hits a three.
Welcome to College Sports USA, your channel providing college sports highlights and news all year round.
Jarris Walker. And he
early in that game, and now comes out stroking the 3-ball early in this one.
Micah Adams-Woods for Nolly. And his pass is deflected and intercepted, and it's Sasser up the floor, doesn't have the numbers, and puts up a three, and he drains it.
That is unbelievable confidence.
Cougars after it was 5-0 from Cincinnati to start this game here today. Houston's on a 6-game winning streak, 15-1 on the season. Roberts inside, got it.
Yeah, Juwan Roberts going right at Odie.
Davenport.
With Davenport in the game, number 24 in black, Houston will try to pick on him. This time, Tremont Mark one-on-one. There it is.
Between the legs, down to Roberts. Got it.
To the rim. Locken came up to help subtly, which opened up the passing lane inside. They will pick on Jeremiah Davenport all afternoon if they can.
It's a 10-0 run for Houston in the last 3:18 and counting. Here's a 3-ball. Landers Nolly, they got it, and they needed that. 2-point ball game.
You see a scrum for the basketball, and somehow Houston comes up with it.
Sasser finds Sharp, who puts up a three. That's no good. Offensive rebound, Cougars. Roberts converts.
Juwan Roberts is starting to pick them apart inside now. Got an easy basket earlier.
Gets rid of it for Davenport for three. Skillings Jr. had it in his hand, but Sasser took it away. Gets it up to Roberts for the dunk.
That's just an extra effort play. Houston is the...
What do you got to see offensively here from Cincinnati?
I think Landers Nolly has to take more of a leadership role here because they're going to cheat out on him, which means he can either score or give it to open teammates.
Talking about number 2 in black here for the Bearcats down the near bottom of your screen. Micah Adams-Woods on the take. It's rejected by Javier Francis. They're going to call the goaltend, and the bucket counts for Cincinnati. It's now 14-10, timeout.
They have a hangover from playing against Houston. That's how good they are at sucking the soul out of you like the mentors.
It's an excellent point. You've got to really work hard to not let them beat you twice.
So mentally tough.
Tremont Mark scores it for the Cougars.
Yeah, that time over Skillings.
Shot clock again. Coming to factor. 3 seconds to shoot. And firing it up is Josh Reed. Skillings, offensive rebound, he's fouled. Gonna get Francis on the push that time for Houston.
Giving him a lot of freedom to play.
We were calling this in Philadelphia, but I can see what you're saying. It's going to take a little bit of time. You can't force it, right? But he's going to be an outstanding player.
Yeah, he's got to get stronger. He can be, as Tremont Mark exposed him in the last possession.
It's a 4-point ball game here. as Shed brings it up the floor for Houston. Tremont Mark. Wow,
See?
How do you stop that?
He sees Skillings, and he knows that Skillings isn't quite.
Him. He pops up a three. And Skillings tracks it down. Outstanding effort for Davenport. Back to DeJulius. The second try. In and out.
Skillings again!
And it stays with Cincinnati. His outstanding up. Nolly. Inside is Ikpe. Good ball movement here. Yes, Nolly for three. Got it. Rebound. Speaking of which, Cincinnati had 3 offensive rebounds in that last possession mark, but they ended up getting the 3. Shed misses. Davenport's got it.
Now you push it before the defenders get set.
Nolly for the tie. 2 threes now this season, including the 4 for 4 so far here today.
I remember seeing him at Virginia Tech, and what a great shooter he was. And he's remained a great shooter, but now he's a good basketball player. Speaking of the guy bringing us 3
freshman, but Houston's back in front by a deuce. Walking hands off Skillings. That's an NBA range 3. Shed's got it.
Coming out of timeouts, you have to come out with an edge against this Houston team. That's
Walker
why.
Got it back again.
Now, Kelvin Sampson, one thing he knows.
Nobody was there for the moment. They missed him. Here's Micah Adams-Woods for 3. We'll take that instead.
He's been their most.
They're so deep, too, Mark. That's the other thing. We'll roll guys in and out. I mean, 9, 10 deep at times for this Houston Cougars team.
Well, to play Kelvin Sampson defense, listen, you got to give maximum effort all the time.
Sasser, the runner, got it.
You don't have to run an offense for him. Marcus Sasser, preseason player of the year in the American.
Off the screen, Nolly, short. And it's rebounded in traffic there that time by Roberts. Sasser again.
Whoa!
Tipped up and in by.
Their average net is 26. That's for the entire conference. That's their average.
The net ranges from 4 to 59. That's from Kansas at the top down to Texas Tech. I mean, you and I were talking. You can almost make a case as Walker hits a long 2 here for Houston. You can almost make a case that the entire league could be in the NCAA tournament.
There could be
all said and done. Director of external operations, son Kellen's an assistant coach, and then he treats that and extends it to his basketball family with Houston. And it's deflected here, and Walker takes it in for the 2.
Or that long reach, that condor wingspan of Jarris Walker. Houston now on an 8-0 run. This crowd is silent.
Micah Adams-Woods gets it right back for Cincinnati.
Total defensive breakdown by Houston. Unusual. Micah Adams-Woods.
Yeah, I mean, those two, 21 of the 23 points, shooting 8 of 12 from the field. The rest of the team is 0 for 13.
Yeah.
Here's a 3-ball from Mark, and Tremont Mark hits a big-time 3 to put Houston up 10.
Tremont Mark has measured every defender that he's had. That's the 3rd different defender that he's shot over. Cincinnati's got to run him off the line.
And that's the largest lead of the day so far for the Cougars. Micah Adams-Woods, and he does it again, responding with the same thing on the other end for the Bearcats.
Yeah, if Micah Adams-Woods is not banging shots now at 12 points in the first half, the way that he is selfless. He comes off the bench, he fills his role, and he gives maximum effort, and he gets his hands on a lot of basketballs.
Shed gets it into Sasser. Back to Shed. Sasser on the pull-up from the foul line. Wow.
That crossover dribble actually...
49 seconds remaining first half. DeJulius. Pulls up. Rims out. Locken tips it in.
First bucket for the big fella, Victor Locken. See if he can get rolling now.
Timeout, Houston. Timeout, Houston.
Relentless in these types of situations.
He's got a team-high 5 rebounds to go along with his teammate Tremont Mark as well.
Good move by Wes Miller, coming out a little trapping defense to take Houston out of their set play. Switch up a defense.
Sasser underneath. Roberts is wide open, finds the cutter, and the shot is no good by Walker. Cincinnati with 3 seconds to go. DeJulius for three, good if it goes. And that's the end of the half.
Cincinnati hanging around, down 7. Definitely.
Just a reminder to please like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell.
Walker. It's by Locken and draws the foul.
Yeah, Jarris Walker matched up.
Walker's got
to be challenged. That's why he came to Houston.
DeJulius for Cincinnati.
There's Locken, there he is, finally gets a touch.
They got it to him early, and then he just turns and throws it right into the hands of Mark. Open is Shed for three.
Boy, is that a huge turnaround. Victor Locken beat everybody down the floor. Wes Miller with a timeout.
Don't bring that up.
He doesn't like lizards. He doesn't like bulldogs either, by the way.
Get him some of the halls you have here on the table. Let's hope he's all right. It's a 12-point lead here for Houston right now as Cincinnati has it. Minute and a half gone by. The lead will be extended. Walker heads up.
Boy, this 7-0 run to start the half for the Houston Cougars.
Walking inside is fouled.
The Cougars were the right spot for him to reach his dreams of playing professionally and getting the way that the Bengals and the Bills and all the fans here in Cincinnati handled the DeMar.
Right, they had a 7-point halftime lead in which they just ballooned right up to 14 to begin the second half. Now playing with a double-digit advantage, and Walker goes to the free throw line.
Another example of the NBA acumen of this. Look, I coached against him a long for that master's thesis and PhD has really made a difference in how he approached and serious hops for number 5 in the red jersey.
4 minutes gone by in the second half. Shed. The floater is good. Largest Nolly. Not getting much to drop here so far in this second frame.
We're starting to see the effect of the Dementors defensively.
There you go. Francis from Shed. Another timeout, Cincinnati. And
I think Bill Self would tell you the same thing. He questions his team's toughness a little bit. I think Houston is the #1 team in America, and I've watched both in the last 24 hours.
Oklahoma, the offensive rebound. The crowd just says, get up there and put it in for 2, and we got a foul called here on Houston.
And look, Purdue with Zach Edey, they lost 1 game. Now they lost at home to Rutgers. But in Houston, in a national championship game, would be off the charts. The reigning national champ.
Shed. This team is relentless.
They just are. They never let up. They don't care what the score is.
Roberts.
Wow. From Sasser. Is Houston getting ready to start running away from the rest of the pack in the American? Still a lot of basketball, and certainly Memphis will have something to say about that.
Ezekpe blocked inside by Francis. Lock-in. Back to Ezekpe. Finally a bucket for Cincinnati here in the second half.
Yeah, good interior passing. That on your shoulder. Believe me, the bigger chip is going to be on Houston's shoulder.
And here's the thing, Mark. Sometimes you could come into a game against this group, go all out, give it your all, go 40 minutes as best as you can. As a jumper is good here by Arsenault, and you still
opportunity there.
Yeah, that's not right down to Lock-in. DeJulius back to Lock-in.
Yeah, Lock-in hesitated. When you hesitate, you play right in their hands.
Francis fouls him. It's going to be the 4th on Francis. You really got to have your A game, and you really got to go after the ball and rebound hard. Because
it's like the bottom line baseline. You have to give effort to play for Kelvin Sampson.
Walker's got 17, leads Houston. Roberts has got 10, also 10 rebounds as well. There's Walker. Rebound tracked down by Micah Adams-Woods, but the pass is intercepted. Arsenault, he gets it to Walker, and it's showtime.
Relent.
DeJulius. You got to move the ball too here. Micah Adams-Woods.
The more you dribble, the more you play into their hands because they're constantly talking, they're constantly switching.
Lock it.
There you go.
Yep.
Jamal Shed did not challenge that shot.
DeJulius, a step back three. Tough one there with Shed in his face. Good offensive rebound. Here's the rotation now. DeJulius wide open for three.
Yeah, he's not going to miss that one. He forced the first one, but he was set on that one. And now it's 15.
Two as well at Fifth Third Arena. Sasser dribbling around, and the step back is good.
Here's the other part. Marcus Sasser, I used to say, everybody sit down and shut up. And Marcus Sasser is one of those guys.
Yeah. He showed it right there. Lock in. Strong move to the hole, draws the contact, and Roberts is called for the personal.
David DeJulius has worked so hard on his game. Look, he's just wide open right there with the extra pass. He's not going to miss that shot. 1 point when John Brandon was the head coach here, and John helped him through that, as did what you can accomplish. And I admire David DeJulius for the courage to share his story.
I do as well. Well said. I mean, he's done such an incredible job, and he won't leave the gym either this season. And here today, Cincinnati averages 79 points a game. They got 41 as of right now, as Micah Adams-Woods gets him 43 as they trail it by 13.
Yeah, 10 below for the entire season. Number 1 in the country for points allowed.
There's Shed. Slashes in, floating runner, no. Oh, the follow by Roberts.
Yeah, when you see dribble penetration, just watch Jerron Roberts go right to the rim. He devours offensive rebounds.
That he did. 12 points, 11 boards on the afternoon for him. It's back to a 15-point lead for Houston. Micah Adams-Woods, big three ball. What do you got here coming down the court for the Bearcats?
Looking for Landers Nolly, number 2 in black. Looking for David DeJulius, number 5 in black. Here comes DeJulius.
He's got it. Nolly into the left corner.
Pass.
Instead, it's Lockett. AC. Fans getting into it here as Shed's got it. Wanted to travel. Here's a kick out, three ball. Mark! Oh, how big is that? Tremont Mark for Houston as they go up 13.
And they've got so many weapons that way. You think Sasser, and then Mark jumps up and knocks it down.
They feed it inside Lockett. Takes some contact and lays it in.
Victor Lockett has come to life offensively.
Lockett tried to just give it right back to him, and Sasser steals it.
What Landers Nolly was open
here, trying to get back into striking distance.
You know, Victor Lockett had 0 points the first half. He's had 14 in this half, maybe 16. He's going to go to the line right now. I think that's been the difference, Mike. Victor Lockett did not get touches in the first half. He didn't get an opportunity.
As usual, thanks for watching, and please provide your comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, as it helps the channel out.